the finale of the best-of-7 series taking place. And how fitting is it here tonight at Anniversary 8 that two of the most core members of the New South roster battling it out here to find out who is going to win the overall series.
You know, you and I have come out here for the last 6 shows with our fingers crossed. Obviously, both of these men wanted to end this as quickly as they possibly could, but we had our fingers crossed, praying, hoping that we could see the finale here in the 7th match at Anniversary 8, because what a storybook ending it will be for one of these competitors.
Of course, Tyler Franks looking to keep that undefeated streak going at Anniversary shows. But he's going to have his work cut out for him here tonight. The locksmith, Brandon Williams, also no slouch. Of course, last year we saw Brandon Williams winning a casket match against Trevor Eon. German suplex.
And you know, whenever this series got started, Brandon Williams was the favorite right from the word jump, because Brandon quickly picked up a 2-0 lead against Franks. But then Franks, while, you know, we're not going to go into all of these victories and how he got them, they were nefarious to say the least, but Franks then went 3 straight right after that initial 2 victories from Brandon Williams. Brandon Williams, whenever we were in Rockford last week, finally turned the tide on Franks and did not let Franks' tactics get in the way. Brandon, you could argue, used some of Franks' tactics against him. But right now, we need a clear and decisive winner, and it's anybody's game.
Shades of a little Latino heat last week in Rockford, Alabama. Turnabout's fair play, evening the series 3-3, leading us here tonight. Brandon, of course, wanting to fight his way into the ladder match. Tyler Franks, on the other hand, just wanted the night off tonight as a suicide dive connects. And think about what we saw at the conclusion of that match in Rockford. After the match was over, Tyler Franks taking a chair and wrapping it around Brandon Williams multiple times, trying to weaken his opponent here tonight.
You know, but we've seen so much of similar tactics. Unbelievable neck breaker there from Franks as Franks goes for a cover. This just might be it early.
Cover made.
Just a 2, says the referee, but you know, and that's been the story of this entire time. Franks has not been able to best Williams just based off of his wrestling prowess alone. And look, take nothing away from Tyler Franks. We both know just how good this man is. But he is, I don't know if it's a fear for what Brandon Williams brings to the table or what it is, but Franks has had to stoop to the lowest of lows this entire series to gain any advantage against Williams. And that's exactly what we saw last week at the conclusion of that match in Rockford.
I mean, you brought it up. The fact that Tyler Franks doesn't need to stoop to these lengths. He's talented enough on his own. One of the best all-around athletes you're going to find anywhere here in the Southeast.
Not just the Southeast, Carmen. I would say the
across the
entire country. Hell, the world.
Honestly, both these men here, probably two of the most, I mean, I hate to use the term, it's overused, but two of the most slept-on competitors in independent wrestling. Definitely both competitors. Oh, you need to keep your eye out for side suplex from Brandon Williams.
And I mean, and we have seen just glimpses of that throughout New South. Obviously, just a couple of short months ago, Brandon Williams unsuccessfully got a chance to go after the GCW World Championship. Did not win against Blake Christian, but put up a hell of a fight, better than some have fared against Blake Christian. But both of these men have had glimmers. They've had glimmers of it where people have opened their eyes and people have seen what they're capable of. But after tonight, the world has no choice but to bask in the glow of either Tyler Franks or Brandon Williams. It all depends on who gets their hand raised at the end of the 7th match.
Trading blows now. Here, precarious position on the side of the ring.
Uppercut there from Franks. Fans aren't happy about it. A lot of steam on that chop.
Oh, connects with a step-up enziguri. Tyler Franks somehow, though, maintaining his position on the apron.
Big knee lift there from Franks. Fireman's carry position. What's he got in mind? Locksmith tries to fight out of it. Oh, and Locksmith sends Franks into the corner post.
And now on the shoulders of the Locksmith. Oh, Frank slips out. Catches the boot. Corkscrew.
Starts going to work on that leg now. We all know that hell to pay ankle lock is going to be what Brandon looks to cinch in if he does have an opportunity to go for the kill. Oh, unbelievable vertical leap.
Took the words right out of my mouth, Rob. Impressive athleticism always on display here from Tyler Franks, but each and every time I see him do that is a thing of beauty.
But it's just like we spoke about earlier. Why the dirty tactics when the man is this damn good? Unbelievable superplex. Goes over for the cover. No.
Oh, no. Maintaining control here.
Turns it into Falcon Arrow from the Locksmith.
Oh, into an armbar. Could have went for the pin, but instead going for the armbar, wanting the submission victory.
Make him tap at all costs if possible. That is exactly the game plan of Brandon Williams. Brandon Williams needs to not only beat Tyler Franks, but he has to shut down Tyler Franks.
The crowd now rallying behind Brandon Williams. One of our co-founders here at New South Pro Wrestling. Quite literally would not be having an 8th anniversary show if it wasn't for him. So as he locks in the hell to pay, got to give a massive thank you to Brandon Williams for allowing us to be here. And still, despite years of business, still one of the most fierce competitors you're going to see inside a wrestling ring. Could easily let the business, no pun intended, distract him.
Oh! Vertical leap ability on display once again.
Going for that spin out torture rack bomb. Connects.
Got it. This could be enough to put Williams away.
Cover made. Cover. So much air driven out of the body of Brandon Williams. Going for the final plow. Connects. The final plow.
That has to be it. I think we've got a winner here.
There's got to be a legs hook. Oh, barely. What?
Unbelievable. I can't believe the wherewithal of Brandon Williams to kick out of the final plow.
Throughout the time Tyler Franks has been here in New South Pro Wrestling, think about how many names he has put away with the final plow. Think about how many victories he has earned using that very maneuver.
It's almost a guaranteed win every time, except for tonight.
But under the bright lights here, biggest show of the year, Anniversary 8. Hot crowd here in Florence, Alabama. Brandon staying alive and now picking the ankle. Hell to pay locked in.
This could be it for Franks.
Franks giving it his all. Powers out.
Oh, big uppercut there from Franks.
He's a master of those uppercuts. You've seen him go to that well many times. Shining Wizard.
Might be thinking final plow again.
He's calling for it. And if he hits it, this is going to be over. Brandon picks the ankle. Brandon's got the ankle. Brandon rolls through, had it scouted.
Pay's locked in.
Going for it one too many times. The look of anguish on the face of all business.
Franks for a third time at least survives the hell to pay.
And you hear just how quickly the energy got sucked out of this room. They were ready for Tyler Franks to tap out. And he's got the ankle hooked again. He taps.
That's it.
Here's your winner, Brandon Williams.
It took 7 matches to get here, but tonight there is no question. Whenever it comes to the locksmith and all business, Brandon Williams tonight was the better man.
The challenge issued back in January at Level Up. And now, finally, 7 matches later, Brandon Williams, your victor.
Frank's back in the ring. It's over, Franks. It's over. Whoa. Wait a minute. Show respect from Tyler Franks to Brandon Williams. I can't believe I'm seeing it, folks. It took 7 matches, but it looks like tonight Brandon Williams humbled Tyler Franks.